Hi, this is Vasu Vijay. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about qualities of a good counselor. A good counselor has several basic qualities. That first one, professional qualities. He knows the demands and responsibilities of the counseling profession. He should know that what the responsibilities and what the counseling demands. He is aware of the steps and techniques involved in the counseling process. He should know that what are the steps he has to follow in counseling and also what are techniques we have to follow in counseling. He is confident and well versed in methods and approaches of counseling, and whatever the method used, he should have confidence in by using those approaches in counseling. Next, personal qualities. The counselor respects the client's individuality and dignity. Whoever comes to him, so he has to respect his individuality and also his dignity. He knows the psychology of each client, how they think and behave. Without understanding the client, he is not able to counsel the client properly. Therefore, psychology of the client is very important. He is kind and sympathetic to client's problem and anxiety. Whatever the problem, the client and he should be very sympathetic to him. He is control of his emotions, especially of anger, impatience, and frustration. While sharing the information, so sometimes it will happen that anger will come and in not control over the impatience, so that will happen. So he should always control of his emotions. He is able to use humor and laughter in his counseling. Laugh with clients, not laugh at them or them at. So always we have to laugh with clients, not while looking that client we should not laugh. Third one, communication skill. Effective counselors should have excellent communication skill. Counselors need to have natural ability to listen and be able to clearly explain their ideas and thoughts to others. Acceptance. The ability to relate to clients with an open, non-judgmental attitude, accepting the clients for who he is and in his current situation. So whatever the things, he has to accept the things. That means counselor need to be able to convey acceptance to their clients with warmth and understandingly. So we have to accept whatever they are telling, whatever the things that we have to accept, and we have to tell that yes, we accept, we agree that one, like that we have to tell to client. And empathy. Counselor must be able to display empathy, the ability to feel what another person feeling. So empathetic. So we are facing, like that we have to feel so that we can understand the client. Compassion and empathy help your clients feel understood and heard. Next, problem solving skill. It is not up to the counselor to solve his client's problem, no matter how much he might want to help. Here, the counselor is able to solve the client's problem. So it is not that no matter how much he might want him, totally you should have the skill of problem solving skill, and counselor must have the excellent problem solving skill to be able to help their clients identify and make changes, negative thoughts, pattern, the other harmful behavior. Whatever the negative thought that we have to remove, we have to change, and whatever the harmful behavior he having, that we have to clear. And rapport building skills. Counselor must possess a strong set of interpersonal skills to help establish rapport with clients and develop strong relationship. Here, it possesses a strong interpersonal skill there. So in mutual, how we can build that rapport within that client and that skill he should have that. If we without rapport building, so very difficult to counsel the client. Counselors need to be able to place all their focus on what their clients are saying and avoid being distracted by their own personal problem and concern when they are in session. So we have to focus always what he is saying, so that he is confident on the counselor, so that he can share all the information with the counselor. Next, flexibility is in counseling is defined as that ability to adapt and change the way you respond to meet your clients and needs. So whatever the things is sharing and all, how we change the way. So there should be a flexibility in handling the clients and to fulfill the needs of the client. You don't stay rigid and stick to a predetermined treatment path when your clients require a different approach. Only one way, we should not stick on the one way, one technique, one method. So because yeah, the clients require different approaches, so that you should be always, the counselor should always be flexible. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to look within the identify your own unmet psychological needs and desires. So here counselor should see within him and which is not unmet psychological needs, that is not fulfill the psychological needs and desires. If it is so, means very difficult to counsel. So he has to look within himself only, then only he can, whatever the problem inside, he has to solve, such as a need of intimacy or desire to be professionally competent. So such as, so how the need for closeness and desire of professional, you should be able to competent. This is very competent in the profession, that you should know that. And this ability prevents your issues from affecting or conflicting with those of your clients. Self-awareness. Next, multicultural competency. Counselors help people from all walks of life. Multicultural competency means that you try to relate to and understand your clients regardless of their race, ethnicity, religious or political beliefs or socio-economic background. So whoever the client is, so here it may be any race, ethnic, religions. So we should understand all the type of the people and all. Then only we can counsel. The counselor can counsel the individual. Otherwise, very difficult to counsel. Therefore, should have multicultural competency. All the culture, the knowledge he should have. Human skill. A skilled counselor can identify negative thinking pattern and enable the clients to replace them with positive ones. So we should have a skill. The first, whoever having the negative thought, that we have to convert into positive one. That is the human nature, the human skill, that he should have that. And the counselor needs to be able to challenge, reassure and motivate the client, especially when the client is resistant or find difficult to face painful memories. Sometimes the client feel that I cannot do that, very difficult to do that, no, I cannot do, like that negative thing is opposing that thing means. So in that time he has to motivate the client and he has to take a challenge that you, yes, you can solve the problem, can find a solution, like that. He has to reassure and he has to motivate the client. So that is one of the human skill that he has to develop. Practice management skill. Whether running her own practice or simply managing his workload as an employee, the counselor needs to possess a number of organizational skills, including priority and timekeeping. So here, which one we have to give a priority? So which one preference we have to give, and how timekeeping is also very important skill. We should have that. And failure to be organized can result in the counselor himself appearing unprofessional and potentially have catastrophic outcome for the client and his practice. Here, whatever the failure in the organizing the counselor, so that shows that unprofessional, he is unprofessional and potentially have the catastrophic. So that is, it is a very tragedy one. So it is not, failure means so outcome is very failure, that is a very tragedy one, and also in practice also is very useless. So therefore he should have that skill, that how we can organize properly and all. So good record keeping is particularly important because all records must be treated confidentially and the counselor will be responsible for effective note taking during the session. So record keeping is also very important, that because we have to, counselor should have keep very confidentially, not disclose to anybody. So that's about that. Thanks for watching. If you not yet subscribed, please subscribe my channel.